Hello, Cancerians. Happy Monday. This is Tana. And I just want to thank you for coming and watching my channel. If you're new to my channel, I always like to cleanse. So this is bare root. So we're just going to take 3 deep breaths in and let it out. I apologize. My last video made me cry, Sagittarius. Let it out. Archangel Michael came in. One more deep breath in. Okay. So if you are a Cancer or a Cancer cross watcher, so let's see what we get. So you get no place like home. And what's so funny is I know that my husband, he likes to go out, but his favorite place to be is at home, where he feels comfortable. And so for Cancers, I know that their home, like a crab in their shell, their home is very, very important to them. So one thing that I would tell you, if you live with a Cancer, you're a Cancer cross watcher, is they might be feeling a little vulnerable. And so if you can do something to make their home life feel more safe or feel happier and lighter, then that is really important right now for them. Okay. Message in a bottle. So let me... Archangel Uriel's coming through. Okay, I see. So, being married to a Cancer, so I can say this, they can be stubborn, and they can pretend that they don't see the signs that they're seeing, and they can totally not get it. And so sometimes they actually have to get the message in the bottle. So let's say that you're living with a Cancer, or you're in a relationship with one, or you're one yourself, and you're like not feeling like you're getting any messages. For one thing, a lot of us get messages in our sleep. So don't feel like you're not getting messages. They just don't want us to remember on this physical plane sometimes, because of the fact that they want us to work on our own. Okay? So sometimes you need that extra message in the bottle to say, hey, what do you need to be working on? What do you need to be, where are your thoughts? Are your thoughts in a happy place? Is it making it positive for you? Is it healthy for you? But let's see what else they say. Interesting. So you get go the distance. So it's like something for Cancers is coming up fast. If you can see, this cheetah is breaking up, and it is like in spring action mode. So it's definitely something is going to be lurching forward. So if you guys know a Cancer that's been kind of a homebody and not really wanting to go out as much, so like let's say that you've been like, I know that the COVID is still in effect and we're trying to be careful, but let's go get some food and let's go have a picnic or something like that. They are about to get that push. They might need that push from you to get out of the house. Okay? Get out of their comfort zone. Okay, yeah. So, all of us as zodiacs or people, we go through phases where we're just in observer mode, where we just are like, okay, I just want to stay at home and watch the world around me do what they're doing and deal with that bullshit on their own. I don't want to deal with that. And so we become the observer. And so one thing that I'm seeing is that Cancers might actually be closing down messages that they're getting and ignoring them because they don't want to deal with stuff right now. So let's see what else we get. 3 more cards. Okay. Look at this. It's like a fairy godmother. I love this card. It says breathe. So Cancers and Cancerians, cross watchers, they're saying that right now is a really important time for you to, when you're feeling anxious, like when you're away from your home, like that crab that might get out of its shell to move to a bigger shell or a different shell, how vulnerable it probably feels. It's a really great time, if you're feeling vulnerable, to take some really deep breaths. Just be like, meditate. So they're saying breathe, catch your breath, okay? So interesting story for Cancers. Oh, look, because you're about to get a new life. Yeah, so you might be thinking, I just want to stay in my little shell as a Cancer, but they are seriously going to push you and make you go the distance, because there's a new life that is coming for you. And that could mean a relationship, that could mean a job, that could mean physically you're going to start doing things differently. My husband is a Cancer, like I said, and he and I are like, how can we start eating healthier? So whatever this means for you. And they're definitely saying there's some Cancers that are very creative with being artists or singing or writing or whatever it might be. So if you've had a book locked up inside of you that you've wanted to write, or a comic book, or if you wanted to do sculpture, if you've always wanted to paint, that now is the time, that this new life is waiting for you. That being the observer is completely over. And one thing that angels told me for this week, for us to all start working on ourselves and healing and getting ourselves in a more healthy place, is that we need to work on our chakras. So I pulled my chakra cards out of my angel deck, and for Cancers, the chakra that you got to work on is your solar plexus chakra. So it's your stomach chakra. So to me, this is where you hold your relationships. So this is really interesting. It might be even with your relationship with yourself for some of you. But let me read this card. It's very beautiful. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. So it's like you've got your arms thrown up in the air. You're like, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to wish on a star, because here's your stars that you can wish on. You're going to throw open your angel wings and you're going to fly. So fly, Cancers, and I'm so excited for you. So my favorite solar plexus chakra crystal to wear is carnelian. So I hope that helps you guys. You're in a really great place to start. But you little crabby people, get out of your shells. Love you, and I hope you have a great week. And I'll see you next week.